Missed your RFI deadline? Here's what happens next. Have you submitted your Australian partner visa and now received a mysterious email titled, "Request for further information"? Wondering what it actually means? What happens if you respond or if you don't? Can you get an extension? And what kind of reasons are actually accepted? Well, you've landed on the right video because we're going to break it all down step by step. I'm going to walk you through what happens after an RFI lands in your inbox, how to handle it properly, and yes, what happens if you ignore it or run out of time. Whether you're applying onshore or offshore, this applies to you. This video could literally decide the outcome of your visa, so make sure you stick around till the end. And hey, if you find this video helpful, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and leave a comment if you've had any experience with RFI letters. You could really help someone else in the same boat. Alright, let's get into it. What is an RFI? Once you've submitted your partner visa application, it doesn't go straight to approval. The Department of Home Affairs assigns a case officer to assess your file. Now, if your application is missing something, has unclear details, or they just need more evidence to be convinced your relationship is genuine, they'll send you what's called an RFI, request for further information. This is not a rejection. I repeat, this is not a rejection. It's actually a good thing. It means your file is being processed. Someone is looking at it. You're no longer in the nothing is happening zone. What kind of information do they usually ask for? Here's where things get a little spicy. RFIs are tailored to your application, so they might ask for additional relationship evidence, updated police clearances, health checks or medicals, Form 80 or Form 1221, evidence of financial dependency, proof of living together, updated statements from friends or family, and sometimes it's something silly like your passport copy being blurry or your document not properly certified. Don't panic. They're just doing their job. What happens when you receive an RFI? You'll be given a deadline, usually 28 calendar days, to respond. This means you need to collect, upload, and submit all requested documents through your IMI account before the deadline ends. It's not just a suggestion. It's a deadline. And immigration doesn't joke around with deadlines. If you respond in time, brilliant. You've done your part. But if you don't? Let's talk about that. What happens if you don't respond in time? Here's where it gets serious. If you don't respond within the specified time, the department may make a decision based on the information they already have. If they feel the missing information is crucial to proving your relationship is genuine or meeting health and character requirements, they might refuse your visa. Yes, a refusal. So if you're thinking of putting it off or dealing with it later, please don't do that to yourself. Can you ask for an extension? Now to the golden question. Can you get more time? Yes, in some cases the department may give you an extension. But they won't do it just because you were busy or forgot. You'll need to request it in writing via your IMI account as soon as possible, and you must have a reasonable excuse. What are considered reasonable reasons for extension? Here are some valid reasons that might get approved. You're waiting on an official document from a government department. You or your sponsor experienced a medical emergency. You're in a country experiencing a natural disaster, war, or civil unrest. Your country's public services are delayed. You've been hospitalized. You had COVID-19 and were under medical isolation. Just saying "I was busy at work" or "I forgot" probably won't fly. Also, they may not respond to your request for an extension. If they don't officially grant it, don't assume you've got extra time. Work with the 28 days unless told otherwise. How should you respond to an RFI? Here are some golden tips to handle it right. 1. Read it carefully. Understand exactly what they're asking. Don't just skim. 2. Create a checklist. List everything you need to upload. 3. Label your files clearly. Use file names like Joint Bank Statement June 2024.pdf or medicalcheckjohndoe.pdf. 4. Write a brief cover letter. If needed, explain what you're uploading and why. 5. Upload via IMI account only. Don't email them unless specifically instructed. 6. Double check. Make sure every file has uploaded successfully. 7. Click submit. Yes, people forget this. Once everything is uploaded and submitted, you should get a confirmation notification. Will responding quickly help my application? Technically, yes. Responding quickly shows you're responsible, prepared, and keen. keeps your case moving forward. If your case officer has everything they need, they might even decide sooner. But even if not, you're showing them you're cooperative, which can only help your image. So if you're tempted to wait until day 27, just don't. What if you're still missing a document on day 28? If it's something official that you've already applied for, upload proof of your request. For example, a receipt showing you paid for the police clearance, an appointment confirmation for your medical check, an email from a doctor or embassy, and add a note to explain, "We have applied for this document on and will upload it immediately once received." This shows you're trying. Sometimes that's enough. Can I upload more relationship evidence even if they didn't ask? Yes. This is the perfect opportunity to strengthen your application. Even if the RFI only asks for a police clearance, if you've got new relationship evidence, add it. The more genuine, up-to-date relationship proof you provide, the better. Things like recent holiday pictures, screenshots of video calls, rental agreements, shared utility bills, a short, updated personal statement about your relationship journey. Don't waste this golden window. Can I upload after the deadline if I forgot something? Nope. After the deadline passes, the upload button is disabled. You can't add anything new unless the case officer contacts you again. So please don't gamble with your future. Prepare and upload early. Will I get another RFI if I make a mistake? Maybe. But don't count on it. Sometimes officers send a second RFI if they find another issue. But they're not obligated to. If they think you're not serious or your relationship doesn't stack up, they might just refuse. That's why it's better to get it right the first time. If my visa gets refused due to RFI issues, can I appeal? Yes, if you're applying onshore, you may be able to appeal through the Administrative Appeals Tribunal. But this takes time, often over a year, and costs money. It's stressful and delays your future. So do everything you can to avoid reaching that point. Final thoughts. The RFI stage can feel intimidating, but it's your opportunity to shine. It shows your application is being processed, and it gives you a final chance to make your case. So take it seriously. Respond early. Be organized. Don't wait until the last minute. And remember, you're not alone. Thousands of applicants go through this and get approved every year. You've got this. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and drop a comment below with your experience. It might help someone else who's going through the same thing. Good luck with your partner visa journey, and may your inbox be RFI free very soon.